So this is more or less what Romano has said, and this came out today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it came out today. Oh, sorry, it came out last night around 11 p.m. that United remain in contact with Baleba and agents in the last 48 hours, and that is a positive thing. And part of the reason why is because of how much of a talent Baleba really is. He's a great midfielder. Don't let what I just said about him take away from what he has done. If you look at his stats, if you watched him play for Brighton last season, if you saw the way that Brighton midfield kind of played, we need to get Brighton's recruitment, because they went from Bissouma to Casado to Baleba. They've signed 3 elite CDMs back to back to back, and with Baleba you can clearly see where he shines. It is in um, ball recovery, take ons, and just defensively and progressively, that is where he really shines. He's not the amazing passer yet, but at the same time, he's going to be sat next to Bruno Fernandes. So a lot of that, Bruno Fernandes and Lisandro Martinez, let's not forget that. So a lot of that burden will all be taken away from him. Do not let anything that I said about our structural problem take anything away from who Baleba is as a player. He is a fantastic player and a great talent. And if we can sign Baleba, let's do that. Let's get him in. However, let's not be delusional and think that just because we sign Baleba, that is going to solve our midfield problems. That's not what it's going to do. I generally believe our midfield problems are a structural thing. And I saw it today in the game against Fiorentina. You've got Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno especially, he is doing so much work that at the minute the midfield just looks like you have 2 midfielders there for the sake of having 2 midfielders. You have Bruno and Casemiro sat next to each other for the sake of it. Because what is Bruno's true role in this midfield? I saw Bruno getting the ball back from the goalkeeper. I saw Bruno linking up with Mason Mount and Cunha when we almost scored a goal. I saw Bruno tracking back and getting a last-minute tackle. I saw Bruno do all these things. He is doing too much. And another thing that I said is that Bruno's pass completion in this game was 91%. Usually, Bruno's pass completion is more towards 75%, 80%. And that's because Bruno is usually taking a lot of chances. When you play Bruno so deep, he is forced to play a lot of those tidy passes. His passing ability is amazing, but where Bruno really shines, where his game really shines, is when he's making those risky decisions, when he's on that final third. At the minute, Bruno, he can't really focus on that because he's focusing on too many other areas. Casemiro as well. Casemiro is a reader of the game, one of the best readers of the game we have seen over the last 15 years. We're forgetting that what Casemiro was able to do next to Modric and Toni Kroos was legendary. And even it was from 2016 to 2022, roughly that period, where Casemiro was one of the best midfielders in the world. And even his first year at United, he was nominated to go and win the Ballon d'Or. Casemiro is a fantastic midfielder. And yeah, he's on the outside of his prime. By the minute, you're asking him to do a lot as well. I would rather us have a system where, personally, I'd rather us play with 3 midfielders or 2 sitting and 1 attacking. And that's because it's going to give us a lot more flexibility, and it's also going to allow us to play Kobe Mainu and Ugarte on the other position. I feel like you take away one of the centre backs and you put another midfielder there, and I'll give our team another engine. And this is like a criticism that I have about Ruben Amorim at the minute, and is that he's trying to fit this idea of a back 3 into this team. He's like trying to force feed it into our team. But at the minute, I just feel like he should look at the talent he has, and he should find the best way to maximize that talent. And why this links back to Baleba is that I feel like he's a great midfielder. He is a great talent, and he's someone that we can develop too. But what is the point of signing Baleba if we don't know what that's going to look like in our team? What's going to happen with then Kobe and Ugarte? Because I get Casemiro. Casemiro is not going to be here for a long time. But what's then going to happen with Kobe and Ugarte? What is the real long-term vision for this team? Yes, new signings, they're exciting. We can talk about them. We can make new videos about them. We can make tweets about them. It gets engagement and etc. But what is the true point of getting the signing in? please, guys, let me know in the comments. I've left the link in this chat for you guys to